touching a man's blazer, looking for a price tag, thinking it was a mannequin. I went to a local clothing store, kinda like Zara or similar store, on my local mall, trying out new clothes since university is about to start. While looking for one, I found a blazer that fits into my style. I started thinking outfit ideas for this and started touching the mannequin, thinking it was a mannequin. He was looking through his phone at this time. This man is as steady as a frozen dead body. I never thought this mannequin was somehow alive. I started going through his body looking for a price tag. When I tell you my heart dropped when this mannequin moved, my heart dropped. This man looked back and stared at me thinking I was a monster and an alien from another planet. He asked, "What's your problem?" in the most scary side-eye face ever. I immediately said, "OMG, sorry, I thought you were a mannequin, and I was just trying to look for the price tag. I'm so sorry." We talked and talked about the outfit and where it came from. Then eventually he gave me his Insta since he usually posts outfit checks there. Pretty funny, and I totally fucked up today, LMAO. Well, at least I managed to get a friend from it. TLDR, I started touching this man's body looking for a price tag, thinking it was a mannequin. Today, I fucked up by drinking a coffee before I drove to work. I drink coffee every day. I have a 6-month-old baby and couldn't function without a little bit of caffeine. There was a bad storm in the area last night that left over 200,000 people without power, so I had to go into work to make sure everything was back up after a power outage. I'm a general manager at a restaurant. On my way to work, I started to feel like I had to go to the bathroom. I was on a fairly busy road, and the traffic signals were out due to the power outage. All the businesses around were also without power. I tried to hold it for as long as I could, but I knew if I didn't figure something out, I was going to shit my pants. I ended up pulling to a side road and squatting behind another car and shitting in a bag. Thankfully, I also had some baby wipes with me, and only 2 or 3 cars drove by and maybe saw something. TLDR. So yeah, today I fucked up by drinking coffee before work and almost shitting my pants. Maybe I will wait to drink my coffee until I get to work next time. Edit to add, I also have IBS, so usually when I gotta go, I gotta go. Today I fucked up by waking up. TLDR, woke up to pee and clocked myself on the shower door. Went back to bed and woke up as usual. Shitty day, with the mild concussion ensued. This morning I woke up at dark 30 from a dream where I was sitting on the toilet, enjoying a long and relieving pee, the kind that's damn near orgasmic. Torn from my dream, I realized I was on the verge of pissing the bed and rushed to the toilet in the pitch darkness and without my glasses. In my haste and blindness, I ran headlong to the toilet and smack dab, forehead first, into the edge of my shower door. I fell to the ground, clutching my face, trying to determine if a masked intruder had forced their way into my home with nefarious intent as I saw literal starbursts in the darkness. I slowly realized that I'd run not into a human intent on malfeasance, but instead into my own stupidity and laziness in forgetting to close the damn glass. In that moment, I realized I was about to release my bladder in a horrifyingly embarrassing fashion. After relieving myself, I managed to somehow stumble back to bed and collapse back under the covers into and comfort of my mattress's embrace. Weighted blanket well positioned, I queued up Downton Abbey and drifted off to comforting British accents and drivel of the downstairs drama. I woke with my alarm and started my day of hell. I went from one professional fiery conflagration to the next, complete with an ass chewing from my boss. And only once the flames were smoldered did I recall my inauspicious start to the day and determine the cause of my incessant headache and the odd line-shaped bruise on my forehead. I'm fairly certain the mild nausea and blinding headache I've been nursing all day are the side effects of a mild concussion. Each time I cradled my forehead in pure frustration, I was reminded of my ignominious rendezvous with the dangerous intruder of my shower door. Turns out, that was the high point of the day. I should have stayed my ass in bed and called out for the day. Today, I fucked up by wishing my client luck busting. I, 28 years female, am a hairstylist. I had a client in today that I've known for a few years. Now, something to note about this particular client is that I had a huge crush on him when I was younger. We had gone to school together. He was a few years older than me. I was 18, he was 24, and turned me down politely when I eventually got the courage to ask him out. It crushed me at the time, and he knew it, but was adamant that it wouldn't be a good idea to pursue anything between us. Time passes, and we lose contact, and eventually he reaches out to get a haircut with me. I no longer have feelings for him, so I thought this would be a great way to reconnect and show him how mature and over him I've become. Lol. Something else to note is that he does something with rebar for work. What I've gathered from it is that he's basically the rebar guy on a construction site, also known as a rod buster. Anyways, we do the haircut, things are super chill, and I feel good about how cool and mature I'm showing myself to be. Again, lol. Bring him to the front to pay. I usually try to link back to my conversation with clients as I walk them out the door, but I am also phenomenally awkward. I was kind of scrambling for something clever I could say to him, and I guess what I landed on was, "It was nice to see you. Good luck busting later." Cool. Calm. Mature. TLDR. Wanted to impress my client. Freud had other plans for me. Today, I fucked up by accidentally sending a very personal message to my entire family group chat. So, I've been dating this girl for a few months now, and things have been going really well. Last night, she sent me a pretty flirty message, and this morning I wanted to respond with something equally flirty. I was half awake, still lying in bed, and without my glasses on, I typed out a message full of suggestive emojis and, let's just say, some very explicit content. Feeling quite pleased with myself, I hit send and drifted back to sleep for a bit. When I woke up, I had several notifications on my phone. Turns out I had sent that message not to my girlfriend, but to my family group chat, the one that includes my parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. My mom had responded with a simple, "I don't think this was meant for us," and my grandma just sent a string of shocked face emojis. My cousins were having a field day, sending laughing emojis and teasing comments. My dad and uncles stayed suspiciously silent. I immediately sent an apology, explaining it was a mistake and meant for someone else, but the damage was already done. My mom called me later, and we had a very awkward conversation about being more careful with my phone. TLDR, I accidentally sent a very explicit message, meant for my girlfriend, to my entire family group chat, resulting in mass embarrassment and a very awkward conversation with my mom.